Does this mean that we're not starting a podcast anymore, but we actually have one?
Is it I guess, I mean...
A vlog? A podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends where they're
cast?
listening. A video cast.
Is it a video cast?
I like that.
Is that like... Because it's not like a vlog, but it's not like a podcast.
Well, it depends where they're watching, listening.
I guess.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think? Are we a podcast?
What are we?
Hey, go Ducks. Oh, jeez. Well, do you want to tell the people?
I mean...
Should I tell the people?
I don't deliver news very well.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. I think
mean,
maybe...
it's exciting.
But the people don't really know you.
They don't know me.
It could be more exciting if you tell the people.
You can tell people.
I'll tell the people.
Yeah.
You guys! It's a Sports Talk Mostly podcast, and we're not your boyfriend's podcast, so don't expect that shit.
No.
Don't expect to know what the point guard's cousin's niece's dad's birthday is, because we're not going to have you need to know that shit. We're going to tell you that shit.
We already know that shit.
And this is the trailer, and there's going to be a lot more to come, but we just wanted to give you guys a short little segment, talk about a couple, well, a handful, really, a handful.
A gaggle?
That's
geese. Sorry.
A gaggle of geese. A gaggle of girls. Don't you go dying on me.
Promise.
We have a handful. We just went over this. God damn it. I need to watch my mouth. I don't know who's watching or listening. We have a handful of topics for you guys, just talking about some key, I guess, current events that are going on around the sports world. Just to kind of give you a little introduction to the podcast / vlog / video cast that we are doing here. And of course, depending on where you're watching this, we are definitely going to be linking to ourselves in the comment section of wherever you're watching and listening. And definitely going to be linking to all of our other pages that you can, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to. If you're on Facebook, you like it. If you're on Instagram, you can follow.
You want to hit the follow button.
Hit follow. Turn that blue button green, as they used to say in the Instagram throwback days.
Mine just turns black.
That's weird. Oh, dark mode. Duh. Dark mode everything. Where's Snapchat on dark mode, by the way?
Oh, Snapchat. Where are you on the dark mode?
Snapchat needs to hop on the dark mode train. Anyways, that's what we mean by
ask me
sports
to
talk
Snapchat.
mostly. Sports talk mostly.
I mean, she's the sports talk. I'm just the peanut gallery comment. Just so we're clear.
She watches for the baseball butts.
I don't know. It's the NFL. Well, okay, yeah. I do like baseball butts.
Okay, the spandex butts, the baseball butts, well, I guess the NBA shorts are getting a little bit tighter. Like, John Morant likes his shorts, like, really itty-bitty.
I mean, when your girl gets a Jimmy Graham butt shot.
Oh, okay. No complaints at all. Ladies. Ladies.
He has nice cars. He knows how to fly a plane. He's a veteran. Like, what more could you want? Like,
He's also probably taken.
I guess I haven't stalked that deep yet.
You got work to do.
I'm married.
We'll revisit that. We'll revisit that. You can't know.
I
Doesn't mean you can't know. You can still know. You can still know. Doesn't hall pass. We'll just leave it at that. Hall pass. Okay,
Yeah.
So, what are we talking about today?
I mean,
should we start with, you have to start with a legend.
yeah. I mean, legends are always great to start with.
Who do you guys think is a legend? Let's talk about it. Who do you guys think is a legend? Tell us in the comments. We want to know, because eventually we're probably going to talk about your legend on the show. So, the podcast, vlog, video cast.
Project.
Project.
Passion project.
Passion project.
Passion project.
that we had so many technical difficulties for.
Oh man.
And then just decided to say screw it, and we did it the old school way, and that's why you're seeing our beautiful faces instead of just hearing our annoying voice. So my annoying voice, she has a lovely voice. But no,
I know myself.
first thing I want to talk about is Vince Carter. You know, I just think that it is amazing that the guy has played, what is it? 1998 was the draft year. It's 2020. So that's
22 years.
22 consecutive years over 4 different decades. So he has played in 4 decades. Obviously not the whole decade. We believe that 2020 will be his last year playing in the NBA. So that means that 2020 was the only year in this decade that he did play, with 1998 and 1999 being the only 2 years in that decade that he played. But as far as the 2000s and the 2010s go, that was obviously the bulk of his career. And obviously, I don't know if you guys have seen on my personal pages any of my All-Star videos. I did a way too soon 2020 NBA All-Star predictions video, and then I did a first fan returns follow-up video. You guys can go watch those. Definitely links in the comments. Go follow, subscribe.
Just like leave it on repeat.
Yeah, just watch it shit over and over again. And definitely, I actually think I think Vince Carter is gonna be in the dunk contest again. I thought I saw something about it. And of course, I know NBA Twitter is gonna jump all over me for not knowing the 100% sure answer to that. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, Vince Carter, definitely a big NBA story for this season. So definitely look for more of that in upcoming podcast episodes, and let us know what other NBA topics and players and cultural events that you guys want to hear and talk about. So moving on, since this is a trailer episode, we're just going to try to keep it short and concise for you guys to give you some... The cat is going crazy, just FYI.
Every time I walk into this house...
This is DIY podcast for you.
Like, this cat goes nuts.
They don't see eye to eye all the time. But this is DIY podcast for you. The cat is here, just so you know. And
attacking a painting.
Oh Lord, I'm my heart. I legit might have to get up and get
rid
of Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. This is so off topic. Anyways, welcome to our lives, or my life anyways. But the next topic we are going to move to, just to keep things flowing here, despite the cat shenanigans to our left, is some college football topics.
Yes! Girl!
Oh, she got excited. Tell me about your favorite college football topic.
Wow.
There's one that I'm expecting you to say. I wonder if it's the one that you're about to say.
I mean, girl, I wore the socks tonight.
Oh, I didn't even notice!
Like...
I didn't even notice! Oh.
You guys. North Dakota, born and raised, right here. I bleed green and gold. NDSU.
Not Ducks green and gold.
I mean, now that I'm here,
technically, obviously,
works.
Ducks is yellow, not gold.
We
but
first
it works
of many
until
Ducks games
next
together.
fall when we play, y'all.
We play, you guys. Yes.
We're going to that game.
Girl, we are. We're going to that game. I have friends coming from Fargo. You guys better show up.
You know they'll be out in full force.
NDSU on Saturday. We are playing our 8th title game in 9 years.
Saturday, January 11th.
Again.
I'm not quite sure when this is going public, but it should be before then. So, yeah.
Yeah. Should be a good game. 15-1.
Yeah, wait. You said their 8th title game?
8th title game in 9 years.
Yeah, NDSU. Yeah, they've been dominating their league. Yeah, I mean, I remember, God, we've been friends for just over a year now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember years before I met you, those guys were slamming and jamming down there.
Yeah.
So that'll be a fun game. I'm excited. We're gonna watch it together.
Yes.
So you guys
I'm
can
super excited.
look for some updates from us.
You
From
should
that
probably see
as
us.
well.
I mean-
Talking shit,
Yeah.
having
I
fun.
mean, it'll be good. It's all in good fun. Like,
I'm excited for that. Those boys, those North Dakota boys play some football.
we do. My boys, they're good. And I don't,
Tough, man.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but every like FBS school that we've played, it's been an away game and we've won.
That's true. That's true. And those opponents need to take note of that because everybody always says that in a big game like that, in the championship game like that, having the home field advantage is most important, and typically the home team is a little bit more favored than the visiting team, typically in those big games.
NDSU is now, I think, considered a Frisco home team.
But NDSU is like, yeah, we pay rent here sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's memes rolling around. I think my favorite one I got tagged in this week was some random person was in a Texas bar and was asking who all the people in green and gold were, and the bartender said, "Oh, that's just North Dakota State University. They come down every January and spank whoever they're playing."
Yeah, they teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
That is for sure. That is for sure. But speaking of the fact that
I just stole the show there for a few minutes.
you did, but I
like
let
it.
you.
I like it.
You gotta give the boys
Stroke
credit.
my
I mean,
ego. Yeah.
I mean, you have to give the boys credit. They're not you know, D1. What are they're D2?
They are D1.
Are they D1?
We are D1.
Really?
Mhm.
God, listen to me.
D1 FCS.
Oh, that's why FCS. That's why I don't typically get to see them play bigger teams
No.
than they deserve to be playing. So that's definitely something to be said for NDSU for sure. But like we mentioned, they play the Ducks in the fall.
9/5/2020.
She knows the date. I didn't even know that shit.
I'm pretty sure kickoff is gonna be like the 7th.
Kickoff's probably
yeah.
it. No, well, I don't know, because if they're from NDSU, they may let them kick off earlier at like 2 or 3 p.m. just
Maybe.
because they're an East Coast team.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know. It is an early season game, and I know typically at Autzen they like to do those early season games a little bit earlier in the day. We'll see. It will be fun either way because we went to...
It's gonna be almost exactly a year after we went to our first Ducks game together.
We went to Montana versus Oregon,
That's fun.
and that was a 7 p.m. tip-off game, and
Yeah.
that was fun as hell.
Go to our Instas.
Yeah, and there's
You'll see
definitely documentation on the
Yeah, see some
Instagram
fun
page for
pictures
sure.
there.
That was fun as hell though. So I don't know. I definitely could go either way on that NDSU game, either afternoon
It'll
game
be.
or late
I don't
night
think
game.
that we can really make a decision. I mean, we gotta see how this game goes and who we're losing
Yeah.
and who's starting. Really, like
That's true. You guys have a lot of seniors this year, don't you? Or was it
No,
last year that you had a
last
lot of seniors? Okay.
Or-
But so
last
then the Ducks, that'll be a good matchup though, because obviously, as a lot of people know, and especially
Really
anybody
strong
who
team
reps
last
the
couple
colors, the Ducks just won their 4th Rose Bowl. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like we did not win that game by the hair of our chinny chin chin. But yeah, it's right.
yeah.
That was dangerous. Very, very anxiety-inducing game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to walk away from the TV multiple times during that game. I am that fan that totally believes that if my team is losing, it's because I'm watching, and it's time to step away.
I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I am really surprised I couldn't hear you screaming from my house.
You know, honestly, it was just, that's what I mean. It was so anxiety-inducing, and I think most of the time I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please score again, please score again.
Yeah.
And like, thank God Justin Herbert is dynamic at the run game, because we wouldn't have won that game if it wasn't for Justin Herbert. Literally wouldn't have won it. He scored almost every single point we made that game. And I might even be wrong. He may have scored every single point that game. But yeah, Ducks won the Rose Bowl, 4th Rose Bowl that we won. That was another little tidbit, at least of mine, that I wanted to throw in there. But also, and obviously coming up, we would be just kind of silly if we didn't address in our trailer the big Tigers versus Tigers matchup coming here.
That's gonna be a big
The
one.
defending champs, obviously, versus Joe Burrow and the Go Tigers clan of LSU. Who you got?
I mean, it's a toss-up for me. I haven't really watched much of either team this year.
Clemson definitely had the easier schedule.
They did.
They definitely had the easier schedule.
From what I have paid attention to, yes. I think I think my official prediction is going to be LSU is going to take it. I think. That's just what my gut says.
I would have to agree with that. I can't go against her on this one because I wholeheartedly think LSU is going to win.
Today's an epic
I think
day.
Ed Orgeron. Yeah, wait till the end.
Yes.
Wait till the end.
Today's an epic day.
She just reminded me. But no, I think that Ed Orgeron, coach of the year for sure. He definitely, his squad deserves a win. I would love to see Joe Burrow get that championship. Obviously, I was super happy last year when Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers won it. But I don't know, I just don't think they can go back to back this year. And I know so many Clemson fans that are just going to drag me for saying it.
Thank
But
God I
I'll
have a lot
be
of
taking you
Louisiana
with
fans.
me because
I have a few people I know from.
drag me all they want because I think that LSU is going to win.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
that's my prediction. That's our prediction,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
So, screenshot it, video record it. I
Mark
don't
this
give
on
a
your
fuck.
calendar because I'm not
LSU
sure
is
we're
gonna
gonna
win.
have. I don't know that we're gonna have another. This doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't happen often that we agree, which is why when we get to what we're gonna get to in just a second,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, whoa. What? Okay, real quick transition though. I want to stop on the MLB, which I know you're a Twins fan, and that's gotta suck.
Honestly, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm evil.
So no, you're not. So like, I finally relate to Vikings fans. You guys.
Oh.
I finally relate to Vikings fans.
As a Twins fan, she finally relates to being a Vikings fan. But
I'm not.
That's
so I'm not.
two
I'm not
Minnesota insults in one sentence.
I know, but I'm from there, so it's allowed.
That's true.
Well, I'm from
Well,
North Dakota.
she's from the region. From the region.
Yeah. So, never been a Vikings fan. Always been a Twins fan.
Same letdown.
I mean, like, same
heartbreak.
same heartbreak, same letdown. I mean, I know that we watched the Yankees series together. That was
Yes, we did.
I mean, it was fun. It was tough.
Tried.
It was hard. But it was good.
I think we swept you guys in
You
that
did.
series.
100%.
Totally. That was rad. Speaking of the Yankees, Garrett Cole to the Yankees. Biggest news in Major League since the off season. Don't at me. P.S. Go Yankees.
I might trade in my Twins hat for a Yankees one. I don't know.
You're
We'll see.
welcome
Come
to
on,
sit by
boys.
me if you want to.
All right. I mean, Joe Mauer's
They
gone,
have
so-
baseball bets too. It's fine. It's the same thing. Anyways, yeah, Garrett Cole to the Yankees. That's honestly the biggest MLB news. I think that we needed to put in here. Obviously, again, comments if you think that we need to address more MLB news or other MLB cultural topics in future episodes, and maybe we will consider your idea. But then last but not least, and this is the big thing that we've been hyping up the whole last 5 minutes.
We're really good at hyping people.
I am a hype
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
what I am. Is
I hope we
hype
just don't
man.
let them down.
Well, here goes. So, as we were saying earlier, it's not often that Casey and I agree
No. When it comes to sports, at least.
when it comes to sports, obviously.
Yeah.
But obviously, earlier we did the Clemson LSU prediction that we both think that LSU is gonna win.
It's actually the first time we've talked about that too, so that's
True. I was gonna ask you about it earlier, and I was like, no, I'm gonna ask her in the video.
Yeah. I hoped you wouldn't ask me because I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't need to talk about it. We don't
Yeah.
need to go there because then you wouldn't have had my genuine reaction when I found out we agreed.
Yeah.
So that was fully genuine. If you were wondering, I did not know.
No.
But what I was gonna say is that we also, they don't know this,
No.
but we know this because we discovered it earlier. We agree on all four All four. All four divisional playoff games in the NFL. We both want the Niners, the Ravens, the fucking Green Bay Packers. God damn it.
Go Pack, go!
So mad the Saints lost to them, but as long as they can beat Seattle, that's all that matters. And the Kansas City Chiefs. All four of them. We both agree on all four of them. I put a little, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it, but I put a little one of those like fill out your answer type of screenshots on my story and circled all my answers in the right hand column, and then I put the blank on my story so that my followers could do it also, and I go watch Cliffy's story, and I'm like, wait a second, did she accidentally screenshot the one that I circled and posted? No, she didn't. We agreed on all four. So, take note of that because it doesn't happen often.
No.
More often than not, you guys are going to see and hear us disagreeing on sports fix.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the NDSU and U of O game. But yeah, that pretty much rounds out our topics that we wanted to cover just in the short trailer for you guys. I don't know. I feel like that's a good, I don't know how long we've been going for, 20, 25 minutes worth of banter here. And definitely want to keep the trailer pretty short and concise for you guys. So to, excuse me, to finish off the trailer episode for today, we're going to finish up with some predictions. I feel like the whole video has been predictions.
kind of, yeah, like half of it.
I mean, yeah, you're like, okay,
well, there's a
you're
lot
right.
going on
There's
right
a
now.
lot. There's a lot going on right now. You're right. Okay, so real quick, Super Bowl matchup predictions. I know we just covered the divisional playoff games, and obviously we agree on those, so it's kind of hard to do predictions when we agree. But I know who I want to see in the Super Bowl, but I don't know who you want to see in the Super Bowl. This conversation right now is not a preconceived conversation.
Yeah, this is happening live.
I have no idea who she wants to see in the Super Bowl, so.
Oh, I mean, I definitely want to see my boys,
Your
Green
Packers?
Bay Packers. Would love to see them in the
So
Super
we
Bowl
already
again.
disagree.
So,
Super.
I mean, I knew we were going to, and that's totally fine.
I think we might agree on the AFC team.
I don't really care who the AFC team is that's in there. Like, I would just really like to see Green Bay hit the Super Bowl again.
But who are
The
the
only-
teams that you want to see? Ravens or Ravens or Chiefs versus Niners or Packers.
I would love to see a Chiefs-Packers matchup. I think that would be fun. Maybe.
We super disagree.
Yeah. I've just never enjoyed watching the Ravens play. So that might be why I don't really.
Big trust. Sorry,
I've never. It's not. They're just not a team that I've sought out. Like, oh, I'm paying attention to them. You know what I mean? Like they've just never been on my radar.
I get that.
I guess.
I get that. It's not a team that you've really ever respected or anything like that.
Like
Okay.
I've never had any like.
I get that.
Here nor there.
Well, since you put it that way,
Both of them kind of, but.
I think that it's going to be the Ravens and the Niners in the Super Bowl.
Which, like, I mean, if I'm being honest, like that, I would be a dope matchup to see too.
It would be a dope matchup, and I just hope that your Green Bay Packers can beat those stupid Seattle Seahawks so that we can just have smooth sailing. We'll stomp on Green Bay and get to go see Baltimore in the Super Bowl. I just walk right over that. So,
It's all right.
again, like we just said, that was totally live Super Bowl predictions from both of us that you guys just saw and heard, depending on where you're watching and listening.
Yeah. Honestly, the only thing that really matters to me is that the Patriots are in the Super Bowl this year. So
Thank God. Oh my
you guys,
God.
all of my dreams have come true.
Patriots haters, or I'm sorry, Patriots lovers.
So many friends that are Pats lovers. Like,
Yeah, Patriots lovers, this is not a safe space for you.
no, this is not a safe space.
So I
Take your snowflake butt home.
despise
Please.
the Patriots, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
No.
Oops. Anyways, so
I'm not even sorry.
we'll segue from one football prediction to the other to close out this wonderful trailer of our first vlog podcast.
Video cast. I really like the video cast. I like that.
But who do you think is, well, I guess we already answered that. The CFP title winners. We agree. LSU, never mind. We don't have another prediction for you because we agree.
Yeah.
I wrote that down earlier on our notes thinking that we needed to make the prediction for it. And like we said earlier, I didn't know that she wanted LSU to win, so that takes the fun out of that. I thought maybe that we would disagree, but I was wrong.
I mean, we disagreed on the NFL stuff, but I knew that was probably going to happen.
I did too, just given the fact that you're a North Dakotan.
Well, yeah. I come from some big rivalries.
I mean, if the Vikings beat the Saints though.
Yeah.
And we all know how you feel about the Vikings.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
Prove me wrong.
We'll see how it goes.
Prove me wrong.
We'll have a lot more to talk about on the very first official episode, where you guys will get to know a little bit more about us, because we're going to be talking to each other a little bit more.
If they don't stalk our pages.
They are free to do that. Yeah. They are free to do that.
They know you a lot already.
Maybe, depending on what if they're on your page. Then they don't know me at all. They're like, who is this bitch that Clissy is with? She's mouthy and she's loud and she's opinionated.
Just as annoying.
She thinks she knows
everything.
everything. Newsflash, I do know everything.
I let her think she knows.
Don't send me hate mail for that.
Don't at me.
Don't send me hate mail for that. But no, just real quick to sum it up, we just wanted to bring you guys a little bit of, like we said, a little bit of a passion project to not only connect the people in sports to each other, but connect the sports to the culture and the culture to the people, which is you and us and all the people that love sports and watch it and talk about it and follow our favorite athletes and our favorite sports personalities. So definitely going to be working to bring you guys what we think are significant and important and cool and fun and awesome stories.
I'm just in it for an ego stroke.
And the baseball butts.
Yeah.
Don't
really,
lie.
it's the football butts.
Don't lie to them.
I'm not. I mean.
We'll get to this next time. Oh my God. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Oh my God, that was terrible.
I'm super disappointed in that. I can't believe you.